people? It's me, the third wheel, Rick Serrano the third from the Wrestling POV podcast. And do I have something special for you? Celebrity video messages. You can request a video message from a celebrity for a personal connection, a shout out for a birthday gift, a wedding gift, a Christmas gift, a Valentine's Day gift, any kind of gift. You get a celebrity to send you a video message. Choose from hundreds of celebrities. Enter the details you want the celebrity to mention, and you get to pay safely and securely with PayPal or any debit card or credit card. You will receive an email with your video and downloadable links as soon as the celebrity recorded your video. Most videos take between 2 days or 2 weeks to complete. The best part is a percentage of the proceeds go to charity. Get video messages from celebrities like the $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase, Kurt Angle, Jake the Snake Roberts, Austin Aries, Booker T. Tell me you didn't just say that. Oh, I did. Rob Van Dam, Mick Foley, DDP, and other celebrities from Game of Thrones, Breaking Bad, The Walking Dead, Star Trek, Star Wars, the UFC, NFL, NBA, TV stars, movie stars, musicians, and more. Just click the link below this video and you will get a celebrity to send you a personal message today. And don't forget to check out the Wrestling POV podcast for new episodes every Saturday on iTunes, YouTube, and Podbean for free.
That is not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Warning, wrestling POV's content may contain language that is not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Warning, wrestling POV's content may contain language that is not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Warning, wrestling POV's content may contain language that is not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Well, here's your headline.
Hello everybody and welcome to another edition of Wrestling POV. I am your host and brand new champion. That's right. You got Rick Serrano the third, two-time champ. You got Ocho Perfecto. Now I want you to meet Siete Leche. That's right. I could not find anything that rhymed with Siete.
Siete Leche.
So now you got Siete Leche, the brand new Wrestling POV champion, and your host of the show, Tony Diaz, along with Mimi Goody.
And I'm not a winner.
No, you lost, but say hello anyway. The champ said to say hello.
I said hello.
Okay, my bad.
Oh.
And the third wheel, Rick Serrano the third.
This is going to be a long 2 weeks, people.
Tell me about it.
And our intern, Miguel Cole.
Hello, how's everybody doing? Mr. Tony, are you gaining weight?
Boy.
The weight of a championship?
Oh my God.
All right, we got lots to cover today. We have No Mercy, of course, is probably one of my favorite pay-per-views of all time. And we got Raw. This week is the voting of the fans of the top 10 rankings between myself, Rick, and Todd Silver. It's actually my ranking for the month of September, and Rick and Todd rearranged it. So we're gonna leave it up to the folks to vote which one or who had it right. Now, just again, remember, it's all based on their performance. They were there, blah blah blah. You know, obviously Samoa Joe is still not around, so you can't expect him to be at number one. You know, only makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So then next week, Rick Serrano will have his rankings for the month of October. All right. So before we go any further, we have to talk about the wrestling news from around the world. Take it away, Rick.
All right, and before we do that, let's kick it to Miguel Coleman. Email Miguel.
Nice.
Okay, well, Steve from Wisconsin asks, what are your thoughts on the Bullet Club's invasion of Raw?
Well, what I think about it was kind of reminded me of the DX days. Remember when they did that, WCW? So I guess they were trying to do it. Could they have done something with the WWE? I'd say yeah. It would have made Raw better, but I thought it was pretty cool. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, all right, Bullet Club, you're cool, but be yourselves. Be your own thing. Don't bite off DX.
It looks like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I wasn't really feeling it. I wasn't like, oh my god.
I wasn't either, but I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. That's all they got from me was that. Oh, that's pretty cool. So.
Yeah, just like I felt when you won the title.
The champ says, be jealous.
Oh, Lord.
That was a good one, Mr. Tony. Okay.
He's kissing my
Next
Exactly. He's kissing it big time.
Oh my goodness, please. Okay. Next up, we have a question from Mr. Rick from Jordan.
Oh, nice.
Mr. Rick. Oh, all right.
From Jordan?
Mr. Rick, the question is, no, from the guy named Jordan.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Not from the place, Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
What's his name?
Mr. Rick. If you could be a wrestler, what would your finisher be? I'll answer this one, Mr. Rick. A loser. Wow.
His,
Wow.
I think you'd
Wow.
be the Rack Attack.
For me, my finisher, I will have the 5-knuckle shuffle. My favorite. No, hell no. I think my finisher would probably be the go to sleep. I love it. I think it's a cool thing. It's could actually knock somebody out if you hit them hard enough with it. And I got pointy knees, so I think it would definitely work.
Very well could, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so it is now time for some birthdays.
Yahoo!
All right, guys, we have the women's revolution going on because every birthday today is all women.
Oh, wow. Jesus.
That's more like it.
There we go.
All right. Our first birthday is Sonya Deville from NXT. She turns 24 years old. She's
What?
a new up-and-comer.
Yeah.
No, she's good.
So, yeah, she's
Young
alright.
talent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, alright. So, Sonya, you gotta do some work so people get to know you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I know.
No, I know her too.
No, I know who she is.
Yeah.
Young
Yeah,
talent.
yeah.
Very good. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, next up, somebody we all should know, Kairi Sane, turns 29 years old, the winner of the Mae Young Classic.
You have got to be kidding.
Jesus Christ. A little jealousy there. Oh, man. All right. Happy birthday. See how she does, working her way up and stuff. You know what I'm saying? We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, I felt the same way about this like I felt about the Cruiserweight Classic. Like, TJ Perkins shouldn't have won the Cruiserweight Classic, and I don't think she should have won the Mae Young Classic.
I don't think so either.
Yeah.
And,
But, happy birthday.
yeah, happy birthday. True.
Next up, Asuka. You guys like to say
Asuka.
Asuka. Turns 36 years old.
36. Dang.
36.
And she spent 2 years in NXT.
Yep.
Wow.
Holy cow.
God bless her.
Right?
Right?
But she don't even look or act 36.
She don't. She don't at all. I mean, actually, when she wears the suits, it kind of makes her look older. You know?
Right,
She wears
right.
the women's suit and stuff. Yeah.
But even still, I'm like, oh my Lord, 36 is
She-
old for wrestling.
She looks good, though, for 36.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. So, already there.
Speaking of 36, Stephanie McMahon turns 41 years old.
Wow, no kidding, huh?
I don't get it,
Lost his
speaking of
daughter.
36.
Blah, blah, blah.
The
Think
tatas.
about it. Oh, no.
The
The
tatas.
one that remember when Triple H's, she had none? Now she has some.
That was
That was our
her.
friend Jer. That was our friend Jer.
I thought it was Triple H who did that.
No, that's right. It was Jericho, yeah. Our buddy,
It
Jer.
was Jer.
You know Jer, right? We call him Jer?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Get it right. One.
Yeah. Stephanie did mock Triple H's penal size.
Yes.
He said that her field was just too big.
Oh, damn.
So, just a little birthday story for you, Steph. Happy birthday. It is now time for the wrestling news from around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, the impossible has happened. Tony Diaz wins the Wrestling POV Championship, or should I say Siete Leche. I can't believe I said that name on this show. Siete
I can't believe that came out my mouth. Shoot.
That's listen, man.
Oh my.
Siete Leche has had a streak of negative scores, and he came out and he got a perfect score. It's awesome. I don't think it's gonna last long.
I think it's interesting.
Oh, definitely is.
Don't you dare!
Nah, no, I would never say something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so congratulations, Siete Leche. That name is interesting. That name is interesting.
Yeah. But stupid.
But stupid.
He does. Oh.
Alright, next up, Todd Silver. He has conflicting schedules, so we won't see as much of him on the show. We'll try to keep him on from time to time. We wanted to do like an interview thing with him. I'm working on it, but we won't be seeing a lot of Todd as we have a conflicting schedule. So Mimi Goody is filling in again. We just can't get rid of this woman.
No, you can't get rid of me.
Jesus Christmas.
That's too funny.
That's too easy.
Oh, damn, that's what Dolph said to you.
No, Dolph Ziggler.
Dolph Ziggler.
Everybody, Dolph, we mean our good friend Dolph.
Yeah, I went at it with him.
When Tony Diaz or Siete Leche went against him at a live event. Instead of watching No Mercy, Tony was at a live event
Yes.
in New Mexico. The guy was talking trash to Dolph Ziggler. You can check it out. We'll post it up on our Facebook page. And Siete Leche did not back down to Dolph.
No.
And you know what? Dolph was hilarious. And I have to say this about Dolph. I love him again.
Because of that video?
Yes.
Listen to that, yo, the way he was interacting with you, not making you look at Bobby Roode, was amazing. People, you gotta check it out on our Facebook page at Wrestling
So,
POV.
pretty much the backstory on it, you don't see me physically, but you can hear me. I was holding up the camera, and Bobby Roode was coming out. So, Dolph Ziggler was standing in front of me. So I kept telling Dolph to move. I was being a bit of a jerk, but I said, Dolph, move! Move! So he wouldn't do it. He knew I was asking him to move. He was doing it on purpose. So then it escalated that way. I went at it with him about his comedy career. And
He is funny.
we went at it for a good 2 minutes. So I was. I'm not, and I don't care. I don't care.
I love Dolph.
We will post a video up. It's about 2 minutes long though, but it's some jocularity there too. So, but I had fun. It was a lot of fun. I also went at it with Jinder Mahal. Yeah. Well, he didn't take kindly. Him and the Singh brothers, or the Bollywood boys. They didn't take kindly of me saying 3MB. So Jinder looked at me. He goes, that's messed up, man. Why don't you? And then the Bollywood boys started getting on me. And then I caught Jinder off guard. Jinder looked right at me, and then he came down and he says, "You know what? Why don't you just shut up?" And then I looked at it. I said, "You know what? I will, and I will have a seat and watch the match." It threw him off so bad he laughed. He broke character. He was like, "Dude, you got me there. All right." He started laughing, but it was a good show. I had a lot of fun. But we'll post that video up. It'll be funny.
Yeah. Awesome. So next up we had NXT. Adam Cole defeated Eric Young. We had distractions from both Sanity and the Undisputed Era.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is something good for NXT to have these two cliques going at it.
Yep. I agree.
Next up we have Lucha Underground. Right in my ear.
Right in your ear.
Son of Havoc and Pentagon Dark both won the Gift of the Gods match as they both pinned Salvador. With them both winning, they will now face each other in a ladder match to determine a winner, and that winner will get the #1 contendership for the Lucha Underground title. Our boy Cortez Castro did not pull it off. It came up just short. You know what? I feel like Tony jinxed him. Talking to Tony cost him the match, and then Tony wins. Tony took Cortez Castro's spot.
Yep. I'll take it. Yeah, sure. Why not?
Jesus Christmas.
Yes.
Siete Leche.
Siete Leche. Mr. Sereno.
Next up we have Ring of Honor, Death Before Dishonor. The Mortal City Machine Guns defeated the Young Bucks to become the new tag team champions. Our boy Cody Rhodes defeated Minoru Suzuki to retain the Ring of Honor title. And now he has a new contract with Ring of Honor, so it looks like he's staying there a while.
Oh. All right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So,
She went there. She went there.
It's interesting that Mimi's here.
But not stupid.
But stupid.
But stupid.
I can leave.
Girl, bye!
Wow.
That's right. That's okay. I'm still looking for my replacement.
All right, so we're going to go straight on to rumors. Only got one. Nothing really going on out there except for this one rumor that I guess Finn Balor's next opponent is going to be Brock Lesnar. But it's not going to happen until Survivor Series.
I thought he was gonna say Finn Balor's nuts.
The hell?
Finn Balor's nuts. I'm like, oh, okay.
The hell is your mind in? Get it out the gutter, woman.
Nuts.
Oh my god. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Anyway, but it's not going to happen until Survivor Series. So it looks like especially after what we saw on Raw, it looks like we're going to see a continuation of Finn Balor versus Bray Wyatt at TLC. And then more than likely, I bet you it has to be some kind of tables match or something. You know, it's going to end up being something like that, I guess. But we'll see what happens. That's all I got for rumors. What do you got for injury?
Well, I got quite a lot for injury.
Really?
Yeah, well, as you saw, No Mercy, Cesaro had his teeth pushed, not broken, pushed up into his gums 3 millimeters.
Yeah.
Aye.
I repeat, his teeth were pushed up into his gum, but 3 millimeters. Oh, Mr. Rick, you know a lot about 3 millimeters, huh?
Jesus.
Miguel took the words right out of my mouth.
Bummer.
Damn.
Bingo!
After I said last week that you look like Pinocchio after telling a lie, you're gonna go and say 3? Come on, I'm at least 4. Moving on.
What?
And that's millimeters, not inches.
Moving on. Jeff Hardy has a torn rotator cuff and he's going to require surgery, so he will be out of action. However, he will be still making appearances on Raw as he did this past Monday night.
All right, cool.
And last but not least, probably the scariest one, Bully Ray got a severe concussion at Ring of Honor Death Before Dishonor after he got a table slammed on his head. And he said he hasn't been doing well the last couple of days since the injury. And that he's actually considering retirement after 26 years.
Bummer.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Hey. Well, yeah, maybe it's time. Maybe it's time.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, why are people slamming people's heads with a table?
I don't know, man. The thing about wrestling is that, not one, well, I don't want to say not one, 2 matches are the same. They're all generally different. But at the same time, when you see a TLC match back then from the Hardys versus Edge and Christian and even the Dudley Boys themselves. How can you top that? You know what I'm saying? If there's another, and that's all you can think of. Okay, this match better be better than the next one. So to go back with Bubba Ray, he's always the type that I have to outdo my match from before. And sometimes it gets carried away, and you can get hurt.
Shit happens.
Shit happens. That's right. Boo poo happens. So, all right, we're gonna go straight into No Mercy, my favorite pay-per-view, because I won. The champ said I won. All right, the kickoff show, it was Elias Sampson versus Apollo Crews. It was okay. Elias won, I think we all predicted that one. And it was an okay match. I don't know where they're going with it, though, because something weird happened on Raw. So, we'll see what happens. We'll talk about Raw in a little bit. Next up, it was for the WWE IC Champion. It was The Miz versus Jason Jordan. Now, the match was okay. I think, honestly, and Rick, you're going to be shocked to even hear me say this, but I think The Miz actually made this match even watchable. You know what I'm saying?
I absolutely agree with that. You're right. You're absolutely right.
And I'm trying not to be too judgmental on Jason Jordan. I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, but I just don't see nothing there. I don't. The taking off of the shirt and blah, blah, blah. He sounded like Tad, the Tasmanian devil. Not that one. But you know what I'm saying? I don't know. There's something about it that I see more in Chad Gable than I do in Jason Jordan.
Exactly.
Am I wrong?
No, I agree.
So, anyway, he lost. So, The Miz retains, and good for him. All right. Up next, it was Finn Balor versus Bray Wyatt. I was expecting a little bit more out of this match, and I didn't get it. Finn Balor actually won. We'll see what they do at TLC, I guess, because that's what it looks like.
I feel like I disagree, just because I feel like we got a lot of action out of Bray. I feel like Bray, the suplexes that he was doing, where he was just throwing Finn, I felt like that was a different side, a more aggressive side, and I feel like if Bray's going to keep on losing, at least show me something different, and I felt like he showed me a lot of tenacity in this match. Finn Balor, don't ever wear that gray outfit again. It was terrible.
That was terrible, man.
Oh, man.
Was it gray? I thought it was blue. I thought it was like a light blue.
It was gray.
Ew. Ew.
It was terrible.
It was terrible. But we got to see his camel toe.
Camel? What the fuck? Jesus, woman.
I think you're talking about a camel hump. I see what you were doing there, Mimi. I saw it too.
Or a moose knuckle or something.
It was just there. I was like, wow.
Alrighty then. Moving on. Holy shit. It was for the Raw Tag Team Championship. Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins versus Sheamus and Cesaro, as reported earlier from Rick. Cesaro got his teeth kicked in, pushed in.
He was like, I got his teeth.
The look on his face, I know it's shit,
God.
but the look on his face was hilarious when it first happened. He kind of held his mouth, then looked at Sheamus and went,
the guy deserves a major award for that, because his teeth were pushed in, and he finished the match 20 minutes after he got his teeth pushed in.
Yep.
The guy got super kicked in the mouth.
And then he got super kicked in.
The guy was bleeding everywhere. I was getting nauseous. I was just like, ugh.
I know.
I was about to faint.
You would.
The guy's a champ. The guy's amazing.
That took guts, man. But they didn't win.
And explain that to me. How Seth Rollins and Dean barely had any offense. Barely.
Yeah, barely.
And Sheamus is gonna lose?
Yeah.
Sheer luck.
I mean, I picked Dean and Seth, but you guys gotta give me some more offense. That was wiggity whack, man.
Ooh, it was wiggity whack.
And that's coming straight from Ricky Tikki Bobby Wobbin. All up next, it was for the Raw's Women's Championship. Alexa Bliss, Bayley, Sasha Banks, Nia Jackson, Emma. I'm going to tell you, this was probably Nia Jackson's best match she's ever had. That bump that she took outside the ring, I was like, ouch.
Bro.
She bent in half for a big woman. The match was okay. I liked it for the women's match.
Big women are flexible too, you know.
Yeah, no, I know that. I know. And, but, you know, I mean, I was shocked that Emma didn't get the pin on this one, to be honest. They used Sasha Banks Bayley, sorry.
Bayley took it.
Bayley took the
Bayley's been
pin.
taking a lot lately, man.
Yeah, they've been jobbing her out. I don't know what's up. Alexa
She's
Bliss
a jobber,
retains.
jobber.
I don't think she's a jobber. It's just I don't think they're using her right.
No.
You know what I'm saying? They're definitely not using her right. I'm just like, all right, well, hey, we'll see what happens.
Well, the champ spoke, Mimi, so...
That's right. So
That's it.
you can't get.
Shut up, Rick.
No.
Stop kissing ass.
Jesus, man.
No, I wasn't kissing ass. I was actually being sarcastic, but since you want to go there, suck it.
I don't wanna.
Ew, that's nasty.
That's nasty.
Oh boy.
Nasty.
Nasty. What the fuck?
This is disgusting.
All right, so up next it was Roman Reigns versus John Cena, and if you saw Rick Rance, had a lot to do with this one. But I thought it was a good match. Hold up, Rick. Hold up. It was a good match. Now, you also got to remember, too, how many times has John Cena kicked out of a lot of people's finishers?
Yes.
Way more than what Roman did in this one. So,
Never.
yes.
Not 4 times.
What?
Not 4.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
4
come
times.
close to it, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right.
But
If you
the match
guys
was
watch,
good. It was good. You know,
Rick
because
Rance-
and you know why? Because just the simple fact that they both were at each other. And the crowd, you know, they were pretty split down the middle. Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, Siete Leche is hard of hearing, I think. I think it's all that milk he's been drinking. But listen.
But I picked the winner, though, right? Okay, that's what I thought.
Anyway, bottom line is, the crowd was 100% going for John Cena. John Cena hit him with 4 A's. Like I said, I've never been a fan of John Cena, but you're just jobbed out your number 1 guy for the last 10 years. Their number 1 guy, not my number 1 guy. And Roman Reigns, why does he need people to talk him up after they lose to him? Why? I don't get it. It makes no sense. Well, he's a really good guy. He is the big dog. He's blah, blah, blah. Stop it.
He
Let
just
your
passed
work
the
do
baton.
talking.
He just
Let
passed.
your work do the
He
talking.
just passed the baton.
No, that.
Yes.
But at least have a good match. That match was. You know what? I'm gonna say it. That match was shit.
No.
Shit.
No.
Shit.
Oh,
Shit.
wow.
I think you need to watch it again.
I think
No,
so
I
too.
would never watch it again.
I think
that match
you
was
should.
terrible.
It was
All
not.
the people that I've been hearing talking about Roman Reigns, that was a great match. He did nothing. He did the same shit that he's been doing all these shitty years. He's the same guy.
And he's getting recognized for it finally.
He beat John Cena. That's nothing. AJ beat John Cena. But AJ didn't.
Where's
kick out.
AJ now? Where's AJ now? Where's AJ now?
He's the U.S. champ on
Where's
SmackDown. He's the
where's
number
AJ
1 in
now?
Rick's top
And he
10.
still is that SmackDown.
But the thing is, stop it with Roman Reigns. Make him a heel. Stop this shit. Stop it.
No, but see,
ridiculous.
they can't make him a heel now. It's too late.
No, exactly.
It's too late.
Too late. But
too late to
nobody
make him
likes
heel.
him, Tony.
Yeah, because
We
you
love
know,
him.
because honestly, I blame the IWC. I really do. You know, I really do. All it took was for one idiot to say, "Well, Vince McMahon is throwing him down our throat." Well, he threw down our throat John Cena for many years,
And
yet he was still the top grossing merchandise. He always was number 1. He was number 1 in Make-A-Wish Foundation, where everybody wanted to, you know, meet John Cena. That's all they did. But then now it's like, you know, it's almost. I'm not saying that Roman Reigns is on Cena level, but at the same time, it's like, you know, you got to look back at that Royal Rumble when everybody was pissed off because Roman didn't win. So what changed from there? He finally wins, then they get booed. You know, it's all because of the IWC. And I strictly blame it. You know, it happens. But I think it's just too late to turn him heel. You know, it's just too late. I think just leave him the way he is and see what happens.
He's your champion. So deal with it.
The kids don't even like Roman. That's the thing.
No,
if the kids at least like Roman, it would have been good. The kids love John Cena. The IWC.
The champion says deal with it.
Siete Leche has spoken. All right, so Roman wins. All right, up next was for the Cruiserweight Championship, Enzo Amore versus Neville. Now, this match was garbage.
That match was shit.
Basura.
But what was weird was that I was invested in it for some damn reason. Even though this was a shit match, I was still invested in it because I wanted to see Enzo Amore get his ass whooped, and he got his ass whooped. And who said it? Was it you, Rick, that said he was going to win by cheating?
Yeah. Well, I said that he was going to win because Neville was going to kick him in the nuts. But he did it. He ended up cheating anyway.
Wait, who? Wait. Okay.
I said because Enzo's been cheating the last couple of weeks, so I figured, Neville was going to kick him to teach him a lesson. But I was wrong by 15 minutes because that match was 15 minutes I'll never get back.
Okay. Yeah, I'm never going to get that back either. So. But yeah, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Basically, he's your new champion. He is your new champion.
It was terrible.
It was. And then the stuff how he was acting too at the after show, the interview there.
Yeah.
It was terrible. Got even worse on Raw. So now the next match, the main event, it was for the WWE Universal Championship. Brock Lesnar versus Braun Strowman. What happened to Brock? I mean, not Brock, Braun. Seriously.
Yeah,
what happened to Braun?
Yeah.
You know?
No mercy means no sense, because this pay-per-view made no sense.
Nada.
20 Diaz won! That's how much sense this pay-per-view made!
The champ, Siete Leche.
Siete Leche, that's right. Yeah, I don't get what happened.
Yeah.
Brock retained with just one F5. That was good enough to beat Braun Strowman.
Negatory.
That was good enough to beat Braun Strowman.
So Finn Balor has a real good chance to beat Brock.
And that's probably why they did that. You know? Seriously, think about it. You know? Finn is about 10 times smaller than Braun, and Braun, it just took one F5, he was done. I don't know.
No chance.
That's Vince.
No chance.
Oh, boy. Alright, that was your No Mercy pay-per-view. To me, that was a subpar pay-per-view.
That makes you a subpar champion.
No, it makes me a superior champion, woman. I'm your champion.
A subpar.
Shit. Not funny. Alright, we're going to go over Raw notes. Alright, the beginning of the show opened up with Miz TV. Miz was joined by his special guest, Roman Reigns. Reigns said that he respects John Cena now. So Miz says Reigns isn't the guy, the person, but the title is the guy. And he has the Intercontinental title. Reigns said Miz would never have beaten Jason Jordan without the help of the Miztourage. And the Miz said, remember the Shield. I don't know why he would say that. Seriously. Reigns got on Miz's face, and eventually Kurt Angle came out and made a match between The Miz and Roman Reigns later that night. And he put Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas in the match right away. He made him face Jason Jordan and Matt Hardy. Odd I don't know why they would go there. If they're trying to do the whole Shield reunion for one night only thing, because I guarantee you those words will be used for one night only. I guarantee it. It has to be at TLC. Seriously, it's going to be the Shield versus Bo Dallas, Curtis Axel, and The Miz.
And I hope they get fucked up.
Who?
The Shield.
Yeah, they might.
Yeah.
But I don't see them winning
so
it, to be honest. They're not going to make them guys lose. No way. No way.
No.
So Jason Jordan and Matt Hardy wins.
Now,
Jeff Hardy was there.
How stupid is that?
What's that?
How stupid is that?
It was very dumb.
If you're building up the Miztourage to face against the Shield, why the hell would you have them lose to Matt Hardy and Jason Jordan?
Exactly.
Because they're stupid.
It's the only word you can think of.
Yeah.
Because they're stupid.
I would say something else, but
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter anyway. So up next, it was Elias versus Apollo Crews Part 2, and Elias wins. Yeah. After the match, though, he tried attacking Titus O'Neil. Titus kind of fought back a little bit, and there you go. So it looks like next week it's going to be a match between Elias versus Titus O'Neil.
Yes.
Weird. Very weird.
Speaking of a little bit, Titus O'Neil's suit is just small. Too small.
Oh, just a little bit.
So tight.
Yeah. That
Rip a seam by sneezing.
you can see his badunkadunk.
Yeah.
That shit is on his shoulders and shit.
Jesus Christ.
Bounce a goddamn quarter off it.
All right, so up next, Curtis Hawkins was in the ring again, saying he would end his losing streak tonight. Who came out? Braun Strowman. Chased him down, beat the crap out of him. Didn't pin him or anything, but he just beat the crap out of him.
Did you see his back afterwards?
Yeah, he posted a picture of his back, man. I was like, ouch.
Shredded.
Oh, yeah. So, but then Braun said he refuses to leave until he gets some real competition. Then Dean Ambrose came out. Why?
Why?
I don't get it. Why did Dean Ambrose come out of all people?
And the craziest thing, I look at my wife and I say, next week Seth Rollins is going to fight.
I'd say the same thing. Same thing.
Oh,
That's right, you did
Lord.
say that to your wife.
Mm-hmm. Weird.
Mm-hmm.
Weird. But stupid.
It makes no sense.
It doesn't.
You're building up the Shield for TLC, but now they're not.
Yeah.
They're gonna fight Braun, but then Bo Dallas is gonna fight Matt Hardy and Jason Jordan. We have 4 weeks. 4 weeks,
Yeah.
and you guys are so.
They're all over the
apart.
place. And then even next week, it's already predictable on who's going to fight who. You know?
Yeah.
Jeepers, man.
So Seth versus Braun next week. It's like, wait. So now we gotta wait another 2 weeks, which will put them a week away from.
Yeah.
No.
I
No.
need a
So Braun Strowman wins. Beats up Dean Ambrose. Which very well, if Dean would have won, I would have been like, what the
Oh
hell?
Lord.
Yeah. So Alexa Bliss comes out to the ring and she's talking about the lack of respect from the fans. Blah, blah, blah. She got interrupted by Mickie James. Interesting.
What?
Yeah, at least they're changing it up a little bit.
Just a little bit.
But the promo went a little bit too long.
Way too long.
Mickey kept saying, I just want you to say it. Alexa wouldn't say it. Well, you got to look at me and blah, 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 and this and that. And, I'm throwing things all over the damn studio here. And it just went a little bit too long. It went a little bit too long for me. And Mickey James ended up smacking the shit out of her. And that was it.
It was boring.
It was. Mickey James looked hot as hell, though.
Yeah, she did.
I feel like Mickey's holding back. I feel like she doesn't know how to deal with these new girls because she's really holding back. I know she has it in her.
Yeah,
She's a 6-time champ. She knows how to talk. She knows how to kick ass.
Yeah.
And it's just like she's holding back or something.
It does look like that, yeah. No, I agree with you
I
there.
think the old lady jokes are getting to her.
You think so?
I don't think so.
I don't think she likes them at all.
No?
I think
How old
when they
is
say
she?
it throws her off.
She's in the
Not
30s.
that old.
No, like late 30s, right?
I think she's late 30s, but the bottom line is they keep calling her old, and it's just, I don't think she likes it.
She's gonna end up beating the crap out of somebody.
For reals, yo.
So I don't know. So I think next week they're gonna do a Mickie James versus Alexa Bliss for the title. They're gonna have to.
I think.
I
think it's a TLC.
I don't think they'll save it for TLC, to be honest. They're gonna throw in. I'm telling you, they're gonna throw in Bayley, Sasha Banks, or Nia Jax.
What do you mean Bayley?
I just said
little
Bayley.
shit hasn't done nothing.
And I agree with you. So what are you saying like that for? Because I'm agreeing. Look what happened last week.
Yes, chump. I'm sorry,
Hey.
chump. I'm sorry, chump.
Champ. Champ.
Sorry.
Sons of bitches. Show me some goddamn. Shine my belt. No, but I mean, seriously, you know why I say that is because of the simple fact that this pay-per-view of No Mercy, she got thrown in there too. I mean, seriously, she got hitting crap all over the damn studio again. But you know what I'm saying? She just got thrown in this match, so that's what I say. This match is going to be next week on Raw, Mickie James versus Alexa Bliss, and then they're going to do something else because the whole scenario was all messed up anyways. The whole Raw, all the storyline was preposterous.
Because the champ said so.
You damn right. Siete Leche said so.
It's chimp
I think it's going to be Bayley and Sasha. I think they're finally going to start feuding. I think they're going to do tag team matches for the next couple of weeks.
I hope so.
I honestly think Mickey's going to fight at TLC because they don't want to put Asuka in the title picture. So I think it's going to be Asuka versus Emma at TLC. And I think Bayley and Sasha are going to sit out TLC. And we're going to have Mickey versus Alexa Bliss.
All right.
You heard it here first, people.
Okay.
Might
happen that way, yeah. So up next, it was Seth Rollins versus Sheamus.
Why?
I don't know why they went there. Seriously.
It was interesting.
It was very interesting. But stupid. Alright, but Seth Rollins ends up winning. If you notice, Cesaro never opened up his mouth. He didn't want to show nobody his teeth, which was funny. So then up next, it was Roman Reigns versus The Miz. He ends up beating The Miz clean, pretty much. So next week's Raw is going to be Roman Reigns versus The Miz for the Intercontinental Championship.
Intercontinental.
Up next, it was Finn Balor versus Goldust.
What the
Y'all going to talk about the beatdown that your boy Roman got?
But that's why they're going to do this match. So, yeah, he got beat up.
He did.
So, but it's going to be interesting next week. For the title, something's going to happen. I don't think he'll win it, but it's going to be interesting to see what happens.
Is it going to be a chairs match at TLC?
I think so, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I really do. Up next, it was Finn Balor versus Goldust. This was just a waste. And then, of course, Finn Balor wins. And then, what do we see? Bray Wyatt again.
Yeah.
He's got the whole world. That was too long.
Very long. You sound like those kids, too, right?
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. So, up next, it was Bayley and Sasha Banks versus Emma and Nia Jax. Bayley and Sasha Banks wins. Another wasted match.
It was boring.
It wasn't just boring. It was just a wasted match. They got other talent, you know. Not for nothing. We're Dana Brooke.
Yeah.
You know. There's other women, too, besides them. You know?
Alicia
Fox, you know. I mean, they got to start bringing out more women. If it's getting a little lame. So it wasn't the main event, but it was towards the end of the show. Enzo Amore came out to the ring to celebrate his Cruiserweight Championship victory at No Mercy. And quick heel turn? What the hell happened there?
It was a double turn.
Yeah, it was a double turn. He was mocking Big Cass and saying he got the belt first, or whatever he said. Then he was interrupted by the whole Cruiserweight division. I thought that was going to beat his ass. I was like, hell yeah, do it up.
His ass.
But then Neville comes out I forgot what he even said. I can't understand him half the time. Seriously, he came out, but then it's better than that. Yeah, that's true. And then it looked like he was about to attack Enzo. Enzo came out and said, "You cannot put your hands on me. I have a clause here that you cannot put your hands on me, and if you do, you don't get a title shot." So, and it looked like Neville thought about it. Then he attacked him. So good for him. Now with that happening, obviously he shouldn't get another shot at the title, correct or not?
Yep.
So
Right.
does that mean, is he going to be on the main roster now, or is he going to be still strictly 205 Live?
Well, I can tell you this: after Raw went off the air, the Cruiserweights and Braun Strowman attacked Enzo Amore.
Well, if you gave me 2 more seconds, I would have said that myself.
Well, I was leading into 205 Live. I didn't want to skip that. So what happened on 205 Live was Enzo accompanied Daivari to the ring, which is weird because Daivari was just one of the guys to help beat you up.
Yeah.
So Enzo accompanied Daivari to the ring to fight Neville. Neville wins clean, and then Enzo attacked Neville with a crutch afterwards. So I guess they're going to keep on with this story then.
I guess they will.
And that's just
Stupid.
not even interesting.
Not
even.
interesting.
Not even.
No, it's just.
It doesn't even worth that catchphrase.
No, it's
It's not worth the catchphrase. Catchphrase.
fucking
It sounded like I was
stupid.
drunk. Whoa, Jesus Christ. Wow. Alrighty then.
Wow.
So, all right. So
Is
that's.
husband with that mouth?
I know, right? So that is your Raw.
Alright, guys. Wrestling POV Podcast is affiliated with the Collar and Elbow brand. Check out all the shirts that they have on the collarandelbowbrand.com. You can get these shirts with a 10% discount when you use promo code WPOV. Guys, it's more than 9%. You get 10% off when you use the promo code WPOV at collarandelbowbrand.com. With that being said, it is now time for a pause, but a cause.
This is Lucha Underground's Cortez Castro, and you're listening to Wrestling POV Podcast.
And we are back, and guys, the top 10 rankings, I had a lot of fun doing this. Tony's top 10 rankings of the month of September. He had his top 10. Todd took it. He added 2. He rearranged it. He took 2 out. Then I got onto Todd's list. That was a change of Tony's list, and I added 2 that Tony had originally, and we all got it all mixed up. So we have 3 top 10s. We're going to leave it up to you, the fans, to vote on our Facebook page at Wrestling POV. We're going to have put up all 3 lists. You're going to let us know, did Todd get it right, did Tony get it right, or did Rick get it right, by using the hashtag Tony, hashtag Todd, or hashtag Rick. And you put it in the comment section, and that's how we'll decide who has the most votes for the top 10 rankings. You spell Rick, R-I-C. Alright, with that being said, it is now time for the Smackdown of Breakdown! Break it down! Degenerate into something cool. We just got tired of doing what they told us to do. That's a freak, boy. Yeah, that's a freak, little man. Break it down!
Down, 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 down.
Alrighty then. Wow.
Alright, so SmackDown Live opens up with a recap of the Kevin Owens, Shane McMahon feud. Kevin Owens comes out and basically talks trash about how Shane McMahon may be the coward. And then Sami Zayn interrupts, which was a little weird, but yeah, Sami Zayn comes out and says that Kevin Owens has snapped. And they start talking trash back and forth to each other, and Daniel Bryan comes out. Wait, let me say that again. Daniel Bryan!
I was like, wow.
Sounded
With his
weird when I didn't know how to
flannel
react.
shirt. Can't stand him. Says Shane isn't here and doesn't know if he will be, but he knows who is and who would like to fight him. And he books Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens.
Again. Again.
Why is Shane not there?
Bingo!
Commissioner, dude, do your job.
No, I don't think he's still commissioner.
No.
He got reinstated.
I think just as a regular employee, though.
Yeah.
I don't think he's commissioner. Did they say anything?
They said commissioner.
Oh, did they? Oh, all right.
Yeah.
The chimp screwed up.
The champ screwed up.
The chimp screwed up.
All right.
Oh, bitch, champ never felt so good, huh, Tony?
I still
All right,
got it.
Next up, Baron Corbin versus Ty Dillinger. This match went nowhere, I want to say.
No kind of push there at all.
No, AJ Styles was on commentary, and the Chief Shot Artist over there. Baron Corbin wins by countout because he threw Ty Dillinger into AJ.
Yep.
Corbin says he knew that Styles and Dillinger were going to work together, and he challenged AJ at Hell in a Cell for the U.S. title.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm assuming in the next couple of weeks we're going to have Ty Dillinger added to that mix, and we're going to have a triple threat match.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
That's what it's going to end up looking like.
If that wasn't bad enough, Jinder Mahal comes out again for another segment with the Singh brothers talking about Shinsuke Nakamura's face.
Yeah.
I don't get this. It's stupid. But the last part we had Nakamura frozen on the screen, and he's moving his fingers, and it's Nakamura. Nakamura comes out, and they start fighting, and he ends up hitting the Kinshasa on Jinder Mahal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's about time they did a little bit of a confrontation, a physical confrontation. It's about time. I was getting a little tired of the vignettes thing, but we'll see what they do next week.
Yeah.
We'll see.
And then you also said that at the live show that you were at, that Jinder won clean against Nakamura?
Yes, he won clean on Nakamura because the main event, it was Jinder Mahal versus Shinsuke Nakamura, and he beat Shinsuke clean.
He did not.
They did.
The Singh brothers kept getting in and freaking hitting.
That was during the match.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, then. I'm talking about the pinfall was clean.
They still
Boy, see how
injured
much you
him.
got? My God. Take a... Damn, right? Shoot. Take a chill pill.
I hope Shinsuke Nakamura's hand.
All right.
Whoa, that's news, Mimi. Talk about it. How did it feel?
Oh, it was so good.
Jesus Christ.
When he grabbed me, he was like, oh, so good.
Oh, God. If I was your nephew, I would probably be vomiting right now. But that's just, yeah. Next up,
Bingo!
the Hype Pros versus the Usos with the New Day in the front row. The Hype Pros said they were going to do something drastic.
And they looked like they were turning on each other.
Yeah.
They lost, and then they turned on each other, it looks like.
Well, they did do something drastic. They turned on each other.
DK, because they did that 2 weeks ago, and then they said they could do something drastic, and they went back, so...
You got that one, yeah.
Yeah, see, so, yeah. But then the Usos and the New Day go back and forth, and they challenge them to a Hell in a Cell.
Yeah. That's going to be an interesting match. Really? No, really.
No, truly interesting.
No,
Not
it is.
stupid at all.
Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Amen.
I think
It's the final chapter, though.
it should be.
It's not.
It should be.
But it's not.
It should be.
But it's not. Ew.
I think we came to an impasse
I
here.
think you.
Go ahead. Make my millennium.
Next up, we had the Pride of Bulgaria celebration.
Yep.
Aiden English sang the Bulgarian national anthem.
That was
perfectly.
funny.
Yeah.
That was funny.
That was the best part because then Randy Orton came out and RKO'd everybody.
Yep.
That was stupid.
And they're gonna fight at Hell in a Cell.
Yeah. Yep. Regular match.
Yeah. Daniel Bryan was on the phone, and Sami Zayn comes in and says for Shane not to get involved, and Daniel Bryan says he doesn't know if he can stop Shane. The hell do you mean? What do you mean?
Oh God.
Why can't you stop Shane McMahon from getting involved in the match? Oh, he's a wrecking machine. Like, come on. What the? The refrigerator.
Oh boy.
Next up, we had Charlotte versus Carmella. Carmella wins. Afterwards, Natalya comes out and talks trash about how Ric Flair, she's glad he survived because now he gets to see his daughter lose.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Wow.
I'd rather see Natalya fight than to have her come out and talk trash.
I agree.
No, I agree. We all agree.
Then we heard a dong, and
Dong.
it was the Undertaker's dong.
Bingo!
Ooh, the dong.
It wasn't that big or long, but it was just enough.
It was a short dong because it was Dolph Ziggler.
Oh man. Our good friend DZ came out dressed as the Undertaker, and Bobby Roode comes out.
Yeah.
And it looked like Bobby Roode hasn't been around for a while because that promo was terrible.
Yeah.
That is terrible, Bobby Roode.
But
Bobby Roode,
at the live,
it wasn't glorious. It was
that promo was
disastrous.
bad. But at the live event, it was Dolph Ziggler versus Bobby Roode, and the match was kind of even. It was back and forth, a lot of back and forth, and Bobby Roode came out on top. Mm-hmm. He won. Mm-hmm. Jesus Christ, take it down a notch, will you?
Put in your pants, man.
Wow, damn.
Bobby Roode challenged Dolph Ziggler to a match at Hell in a Cell, so there we go. Dolph Ziggler did not need to do entrances for 3 weeks to get that.
No.
Bobby Roode should have been fighting the past 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So we could be like, okay, Bobby Roode, but that promo was terrible. I didn't like what he had to say. He stuttered a couple of times. If you're gonna stutter, do it like I do and just keep talking. But the way he stuttered, he got the teeth out. He got a little nervous, and it was just like, okay, Bobby.
Yeah, he did.
Well, he's in front of Dolph Ziggler.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Of course he's going to be nervous.
Oh, Christ.
Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn is the main event. It's a no contest after Kevin Owens power bombs Sami Zayn on the ring apron, and then Shane McMahon came out after Kevin Owens took a chair, put it on Sami Zayn's head. It was gonna ram into the turnbuckle like he did to our friend Jer, and Shane came out and Kevin Owens threw him into Shane. Sami Zayn into Shane. Shane got hit in the mouth with a chair.
Yeah, you saw that?
Kevin Owens ran into the crowd, and Shane was so concerned about his mouth he couldn't chew his gum at the same time. It was terrible.
Yeah.
That was, and you know, after reading SmackDown Breakdown, SmackDown was just as bad as Raw this week.
Yes, they were.
They were both bad, and now it's time for Raw versus SmackDown, where Raw is up 14-10. And every Tuesday, you can catch us on our Twitter page for our Twitter poll, where we have a vote, which show is better, Raw versus SmackDown, where you can help us out. So go to WrestlePOV on Twitter and help us vote on which is better, so we can have a better understanding. Because actually, I'm going to use the fan vote this week. The fans voted for SmackDown 57%, and I feel like it was like that. I felt like it was really close to these two this week. And I'm going to have to vote for SmackDown just because Raw, I feel like, did nothing. And you ended the show with Enzo Amore.
That's because Dolph Ziggler's dong.
Jesus Christ, no.
Dong.
Now, I don't know. I felt the same, I guess. But I think Raw just had a little bit of an advantage, yes, because they had more matches. They had better matches than Raw. And the only thing I didn't like about Raw was that they were mixed up. You know what I'm saying? Instead of trying to put together new storylines, they were doing the new storylines, but doing it with different people. When it was just weird. But the matches I did enjoy better than SmackDown. So I'm going with Raw this week.
All right, meaty goody.
Well, you know what I'm going to go with.
No.
Dolph Ziggler's dong, dong, SmackDown, dong.
I think you need to go talk to your husband.
SmackDown.
All right, so with that, SmackDown inches even closer. They were down 14-8 people. It is now 14-11. Can SmackDown catch Raw? We'll find out.
We'll find out next week. Yeah, we'll find out next week. And don't forget, please vote on the top 10 rankings for the month of September between mine, Todd's, and Rick Serrano III. Just let us know which one you liked. Use the hashtag Tony or hashtag Rick or hashtag Todd, and the one with the most hashtags wins, I guess.
Yep.
And then next week, Rick Serrano III, he will have his top 10 rankings for the month of October. And then
October already?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we're in October already.
Oh, wait.
Whoa.
Before we close out the show,
Oh my goodness.
I want to do a happy birthday shout out to my beautiful niece, Jennifer Serrano. She turns 23 today.
Wow.
Wow.
Jennifer Serrano, is that any relation to you, Rick?
No.
I don't think so, but
No?
I did hear that Jennifer Serrano has a really great looking oldest brother. She has a
Really?
middle brother. He's all right. He's kind of dorky looking. But the oldest brother, I heard, is really good looking. So, and she looks like him, I heard. So,
Bingo!
it runs in the family, the beauty. God bless to that family. I don't know them at all. Not related.
No
to them at
relation.
all.
No.
Oh,
No
okay.
relation.
Oh, but it's your niece.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, happy birthday, Jennifer Serrano. 23 years old.
23.
I wish I was 23. Seriously. And maybe she can hook Rick up with her brother, Rick.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
we'll see. Wait a minute. No, wait a minute. I didn't mean it like that.
Whatever.
Don't ting ting.
I don't do no ting-ting, Tom.
No, I didn't mean it like
Got a
that.
wife. He don't do ting ting.
I was just saying, friends. He can be friends.
Yeah.
He's a new friend. No.
Ricky doesn't even know.
All right, I tried. Well, happy birthday, Jennifer.
He's got
next-
Miguel cold. That's all he needs.
Yeah, with the tic tac.
Mr. Rick got the tic-tac. Let's get that
So next week,
close out the show.
I'm trying to. Next week, Rick Serrano III will have his top 10 rankings of the month of October, and then the following week, I will take the reins and rearrange it. Take 2 out, put 2 in. Will I? You got to tune in to find out. That is it for the show today. I am your host, the WPOV champion, Siete Leche. That's right. Get it right. We should just close the show just with that. I don't even have to introduce you guys because
Yeah,
you guys did. Oh, I do?
Yeah.
Damn it. All right. Along with,
Amy Goody.
and the third wheel,
Rick Serrano the third.
and the intern,
Miguel Cole. Adios.
love, peace, and wrestling. We'll see you next week.
Peace out.
Good night, everybody!
Wow. Siete Leche.
I couldn't think of anything else that
Really?
rhymed.
Not
No,
even Siete
no.
Café,
No,
nothing
no,
like that. It's
no.
Siete Leche.
Siete Leche. That was
You don't even drink
Guys,
I do drink
guys,
lactose.
leave
Lactose.
Mr. Tony alone. He did good. Mr. Tony, I gotta say, I'm really proud of you. You did great. You finally got it, and you deserve it. You are the champion, and you're the best champion they ever had. But with that, I do have this to say.
What's that?
It's interesting.